At one point, Hye visits Darium's home. As Darium prepares to serve him a drink, she notices that her mug has a picture of Lee Chan on it. She panics and quickly replaces it with another one. As they sit facing each other, the atmosphere between them feels extremely awkward. However, the sound of a cat soon breaks the tension. Hye notices that the cat is now much bigger, and Darium responds by saying that it looks similar to the other cat. Hye turns around and realizes that the other cat is not in its cage. When he hears the cat making a sound, he gets up from his seat to find it. However, Darium quickly realizes that Hye is heading toward her room. She immediately runs over and blocks him in front of the door, stopping him from entering. Her face looks extremely panicked. For a moment, Darium struggles to come up with a convincing excuse to keep Hye from discovering all the Lee Chan-related items inside her room. She finally says that there is underwear in there. Hye becomes awkward and apologizes, then turns around saying that he does not look at it at all. Darium feels relieved, but a poster of Lee Chan suddenly unfolds beside her, and she quickly pulls it toward herself. Darium then asks Hye to sit back down and says that she brings the cat out herself. As Hye awkwardly walks away, he makes sure that he really does not see anything. However, when the two sit together, the tension becomes unmistakable as their eyes meet, leaving us wondering what is going through each of their minds. Lee Chan hurriedly runs off as if something is urgently compelling him to leave the room, only to find Hye and Darium in the office. However, Lee Chan suddenly joins them and skillfully helps fold the boxes, which prompts Darium to react to how quickly he works. Lee Chan responds as if it is something he normally does, just like when he says that he once signs more than 1,000 albums in a single day. However, Hye, who sits beside him, reprimands Lee Chan for not folding the boxes carelessly just because he is doing it quickly, and instead asks him to pay attention to the details as well. Lee Chan follows Hye's request, but he gives Hye a sarcastic look at the same time, adding to the awkwardness in the room. Lee Chan's unspoken jealousy toward the two of them eventually leads him to ask Darium an awkward question about who is more compatible with her between the two of them. This leaves Hye wondering why Lee Chan is curious about it, while Lee Chan responds that everyone has their own preferences. In the middle of the awkward atmosphere, instead of choosing one of them, Darium carefully answers with a diplomatic and safe response, saying that she is still a new employee and she also does not really know, especially since their styles are so different. However, Lee Chan makes it even clearer that he simply wants to know which one Darium likes more. He looks deeply at Darium as if implying that he is disappointed, while Hye notices the unusual tension between the two of them. Clearly realizing that Hye has feelings for Darium as he watches the two together, Lee Chan becomes irritated by Hye's behavior. Hye claims that he is only doing it to protect an employee, leaving Lee Chan wondering whether he is actually keeping an eye on Darium. Following the accidental kiss between Hye and Darium, it is undeniable that the two become awkward around each other, especially Darium, who repeatedly finds herself caught in intimate moments with Hye, such as when they are standing so close to each other inside the elevator or when their hands touch. Hye's statement about meeting alone, which appears to be directed at Darium, leaves her wondering what kind of person Hye is. His bold and unabashed attitude makes him seem like a playboy to her. Darium confides in Hye about someone she has secretly liked for a long time. However, seeing how much Darium cares about this person makes Hye unable to hold back his opinion. Regardless of what kind of person that individual is, he sees no reason for Darium to go as far as adjusting herself to him like that. However, Darium is taken by surprise when Lee Chan reveals that he is going to L. Lee Chan does not plan to go alone and asks Darium if she wants to come along as well. This leaves us wondering what will happen next in the love story between these three.